Welcome to Obstacle Running Adventures.
I feel like the only loop I actually raced was the last two.
Hmm.
That was about it.
Yeah. And then just to go back to earlier, you did say 50, not 15 miles, right?
Oh, yeah,
Y-
50.
Yes, yeah, yeah. So you won, which was pretty awesome. How did that feel?
Yeah, it was so awesome. I felt so good about it. I was on the loop for 45 miles and I was like, man, I can't believe I only have one loop. Yeah, on that last loop, I was just taking it all in. I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I did this. I just felt so grateful to be running again after breaking my foot. Because whenever I broke my foot, I just felt like I was never gonna be able to run again. It was just terrible. I felt like it was the end of the world.
Right.
Um, but yeah, that loop, I will never forget the way that last loop went. And I was the only one out on the course. So the guy in the gator was behind me who was following me while I was finishing each obstacle, and he had the walkie and he was talking to them. He would like say the obstacle and then say cleared. And it felt like I was in a movie. It was so awesome. Um but yeah, and then whenever I was coming down because there was like a huge hill that you would run down before the finish line. And I just like saw everybody standing by the finish line watching me, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so awesome!" But yeah, finishing 50 miles was like it was like a dream because I don't know, just after whenever I broke my foot, it was just terrible. It was not a good time. Um, but yeah, I really feel like I got it. Like, man, I really have this fitness. Like, I can actually do this kind of stuff. um after I finished this crew that I actually pitched with, they were at a Tough Mudder before, and I had asked them like, hey, you're all gonna be there, because I went up to Georgia by myself. I didn't have anyone to go with me, and I didn't know anyone that was gonna be there, but I asked them and they were there. So actually Joe King, I don't know if you know him, but he was standing at the finish line waiting for me, and I was just like, yes, it was just perfect. It couldn't have gone any better, honestly.
That's great to hear. I love Tough Mudder, and it took me about 5 years of OCR to finally try a Tough Mudder because it scared the hell out
Oh
of me
my
because
gosh. Oh,
because back then they greased the walls, they like advertised how much they'd be like shocking you, this and that, and I was very pro like
yeah.
Spartan race, and over the years that's changed
Oh.
dramatically for me. And my favorite event, my favorite day, weekend of OCR every year is World's Toughest Mudder. And actually, I ran it
Oh.
2 years, both times at the venue that you ran your race at. But
Oh wow.
I'm a little bit slower than you because I only got 50 and then 55 miles. So obviously, with
Okay,
the
you'll
race
get
being,
there.
yeah, yeah, we'll see. I'm not getting any faster. I don't know if that's a thing anymore. But obviously, it's a lot further at like in the UK and stuff now. But do you have any thoughts on World's Toughest Mudder with how well you did
Oh,
here?
yeah, 100%. So many thoughts. Lots of thoughts, especially after I finished that. Um, yeah, I had a lot of people asking me. I would definitely be going to the World's Toughest Mudder this year, but it's just not in my race budget right now.
Fair.
And um, I actually j am just getting my passport too. Yeah, I'm gonna do a World's Toughest Mudder for sure, 100%.
Yeah, because you put in some very impressive mileage, and World's
Thank you.
Toughest Mudder is just it's so much fun. I mean, you had a great time at Toughest Mudder, and it's like that, but exponentially so because there's
That's
just more people, more cultures, everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm told, which makes me like really wish I could go this year. But I know there's always a next year. Um, but yeah, I've already thought about, I'm gonna beat the record, just making plans.
That's awesome,
But yeah.
and the record's set by Chris Rogloski too, who's like from your neck of the woods, which is fun. Love it, love it. But yeah, it is unfortunate with. I mean, I'm glad that it's finally moved places because it's been in the US since the start of it. But yeah, it's going to be a
Right.
lot harder to get over there, and I don't know when they'll ever be coming back to the US because OCR is
I
doing
know.
really well in Europe right now.
Yeah, I was about to say it seems like it's doing a lot better over there. I actually felt I was really mad because they had World Toughest Mudder in Florida. last year, and
Yep.
I went with Johnny, and I crewed him, and I didn't realize that it was that big of an event at the time. It was just
Okay.
like, oh, it's just another event. And I had watched World's Toughest Mudder before. It just didn't seem like that important to me. But if I would have like if I would have done the 50 miler by now, I would definitely have raced that World's Toughest Mudder. So I was kind of bummed out that I didn't do it then. But there's a time and a place for everything. So
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah. So I was down for that event too, and it was that was the warmest World's Toughest
were
Mudder.
you there?
Yeah.
You were there?
So I'm part of I wasn't running it anymore. Now I'm part of like the
Oh,
media
okay.
crew, so I help with the live stream and
Oh,
everything. I work with the
okay.
OCR Report, and then
Yeah,
do interviews.
yeah, I'm sure. I bet I saw you.
Probably cross paths. But
Uh-huh.
I walked a lap, like interviewed all the volunteers, this and that, and it's such a crazy fun event. Now, was 50 miles the 50 miles you just did? Was that the furthest that you've ever gone?
It was because I ran 52.
Okay.